Yo, what up? It is your boy Empty, and I'm happy because I get to finally do a showcase on a unit that I've been wanting to, and that is Light Cestina. And before you say anything, shut up, take this crystal. I know I'm late on this. I'm weeks late, so shut up. So let's just jump right into it. So Cestina's skill is 1400 light damage physical and increases arch by 15% for 5 seconds. Her normal arch is 15,000 light damage physical and increases all allies' physical damage by 50% and got units accuracy by 30% for 15 seconds. Her true arch is 45,000 light damage physical and it activates liberation mode for 15 seconds and reduces enemies' light and physical resistance by 35% for 15 seconds. Liberation mode ends up changing the first slot of your weapon into a super weapon, so it doesn't matter exactly what you put on here, but you could literally be anything and it'll still be changed. Super Eisenstern is what the weapon will be changing into, and it basically recovers all allies HP by 1,000 and reduces enemies physical resistance by 5% for 12 seconds. It also has Demon Killer level 5, critical resistance level 3, and Twinkling Plumage, which basically gives her 20% up in accuracy and autofills her arch gauge by 2 when she's not in status ailment. As for Cestina's equipment, just her true weapon is really good on her. Gives her arch passively, true as a Nagi as well. You can also run a Rem's Morning Star and maybe a Curse Light Sword. As for her support slot, because she does have one, we could put one like Lucy Stop, which is currently in the gacha right now. We can also put Lisa's Smart Skirt, which ends up increasing status by 20% for 10 seconds. Or we could go with something simple like Goku Uni, and we can also go with Melty's Dress. We want to make sure she gets into Liberation mode immediately, so that's what we want to do for her. Alright, let's jump right into it. So I decided to just take her up against whatever we have up right now, which is the Fairy Tail event, which isn't too bad. So I have her paired up with Emperor and Lisa here because, well, Lisa paired with her is actually pretty nutty with the equipment CT, and it's just going to be giving her the true Eisenstern or the super Eisenstern within like half a second, like 0.5 seconds the moment she pops it. So right here we're just gonna get that equipment CT up, and we already have her true arch right here, so we're just gonna do it right away. And you see that it changes and the cooldown is just a lot faster. We're gonna do the true arch with Emperor here to make sure we get more arch, because every time Eisenstern is like comes up, her liberation mode only lasts like 15 seconds. So every time you pop the true arch, it resets. So we want to get as much arch in as possible here. And you see all the freaking debuffs that the Natsu's getting is crazy. So the more we're able to reset this, the better. It also gives heals, and we're going to be able to clear this right away because we're not going to be able to like die at all. Of course, yep, right there. And we should be able to get the job done right about here. Yeah. We're just gonna call it a day right here because it's honestly like that's all you have to do, just keep spamming it, and he's pretty much just dead now. But yeah, that's the power of Eisenstern. It's crazy. The thing is, she's going to be used in a lot of endgame content, like when Super Awakening comes out, and hopefully we get to see the damage fall off here. I put Raphtalia's bracelet because like I don't know, on this account it's the only thing I have that's actually good, and that's why I'm using it in multiplayer. But for the damage details, yeah, she ended up out damaging Emperor right there, but you know, it's pretty close. For recovery, I believe she's going to be doing the most more than Mako, because that's just how she yep. And for break, she also did the same thing. So pretty solid overall. And let's move over to the second fight with Urza and Gray. Same team comp right over here. Just make sure I'm doing this in multiplayer because, you know, I'm going to exit out of my second account. That way I do it on my main here. So it's a lot easier for me to control instead of doing it back and forth between both of the phones. So let's just jump right into it. Hopefully it loads, and it should be up right about now. Come on. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're just going to pop everything right here. That's way easier for me to control. And make sure we get this true arch right here. There we go. All right, everything's good now. So we have Eisenstern up, the super equipped. Like I said, you could put whatever you want in the first slot. It just doesn't matter at all, as long as you get her arch up immediately. But we're going to see if we're going to do enough work here. Urza does kick my ass quite a lot here. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, the health is low. Okay, let's just keep popping this as much as possible. What you want to do with this too, oh, that was okay. So you mainly want to have your AI settings for this to make sure you're not tapping it all the time, but it really helps out a lot, so you don't really have to focus on it at all. But let's just check off the damage here. We almost died there. Urza kicks my ass a lot. I farmed this with my friends a lot, and Emperor ended up doing most of the damage. Oh, it makes sense, to be honest, but you know, that's fair. But Yeah, I think that's pretty much it when it comes to Light Cestina. She's actually really, really good in sustains, and she's really only going to get better as the game progresses forward. When there's harder content, I'll probably upload more stuff with her, like maybe the Awoken, the War Genzo fight that we didn't get at all because they forgot to include it. But yeah, I just paired her up with Mikey here. This is on the second account, of course. I didn't do it on multiplayer this time. But I don't believe she'll be out damaging Mikey. You know, we're just doing the Fairy Tale event. We're just fighting Natsu again. And we put Draken in because why not? But yeah, he's dead. He's dead as hell. But yeah, like, you know, she's pretty fun. She's one of my favorite units, like, without a doubt. Like, my favorite new units that they released recently. And I actually do enjoy her, and whenever I get to use her, it's like a treat and stuff. So, but for the most part, I'm mostly like farming and stuff. But, you know, I don't believe she'll be able to outdamage Mikey. There's no way. Nobody can outdamage that boy. But let's check right here. And yeah, I figured. Yeah, not surprising at all. Yeah, unfortunate. But it is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hey, do me a favor. If you like this video, go ahead and like it for me. Helps me out a whole lot. And if you want to be part of Empty Squad, go ahead and just fucking subscribe to your boy. You know what I'm saying? Turn notifications on. Hey, but hey, if you weren't the ones that complained about me doing this a whole month later, I'm going to give you 1,000 million crystals. No scam whatsoever. But yeah, I appreciate the fuck out you guys. And thank you all for watching. And I'll catch y'all later. Peace, peace.